Hello, people. I know I haven't done a video in quite some time. Um, Now, I know I did a recent video of my Dead Rising 2 rant, telling you how good it was and letting you know how it was. Like, just let me know what you guys think about it. Well, I just want to make my own review of the actual game, Dead Rising 2. And I might repeat some words in my other rant of Dead Rising 2. Um, okay, Dead Rising 2. Like I said, this game is awesome. Enough said. I have not played the first Dead Rising at all. I was not interested in playing the first Dead Rising. Mainly it's because I don't know. Dead Rising, the first one, seemed one of those type of games that I would play, but I would never buy. If that makes any sense. But when I saw the gameplay of Dead Rising 2, I got hooked. Really fast. Really fast. I was watching some the gameplay with my friend play. I loved it to death because in the first Dead Rising, you play as Frank, who's pretty much in this mall, who's trying to rescue survivors and it has a really good story through it. It's great. It sounds great, right? But that's not the reason why I didn't want to play. Well, I'm not going to tell you why I didn't want to play it. Let me just tell you in Dead Rising, the first one. But the reason why I wanted to play Dead Rising 2 right away, which I really was anxious to play because it seemed more cooler, if that's a word. But the first Dead Rising, it's it's weird because you use objects to any type of weapon, like Capcom promised that anything is a weapon in the mall, and you use CDs, bears, teddy bears, pencils, radios, bats, hammers, anything. It's all everything. But the reason why I wanted to play Dead Rising 2 is because you could do that in the same thing in Dead Rising 2, using any object as a weapon, but you can actually bring the weapons together. Like you can make a broomstick to a machete, like you tie it to a machete and you stab a zombie and you just stab it and you just throw it in the ground. It just felt like it was absolutely upgraded, which I was really anxious at playing Dead Rising 2. I did play Dead Rising on the Xbox 360. I played it for over 4 hours. I played over a friend's house and I had a lot of fun with it, but for some reason I don't love it as much as Dead Rising 2. I'm borrowing this, just to let you know. It's from a friend of mine. I'm just borrowing it just to play. I'm almost done with it, but it really drive me crazy because I was doing the case 4, and it goes case/1, click 4/2, 4/3. I was on 4/3, and I was late to my case, and I have to redo all that case over again. That really drive me insane, because when you play Dead Rising 2 or the first Dead Rising, you don't mess around. You start playing that game. It is absolutely challenging, really challenging. This game will drive you crazy, I swear. This game is so dang challenging. One of the complicated games I've ever played in my life. You have to play the game. You cannot goof around by killing someone. I mean, you can do that probably right after the game. I don't know, but as far as I know, when you're done with the case, you could kill some zombies just to earn trophies, but you have to keep on that time. My goodness, you have to keep on that time. You gotta look at that. You cannot miss that at all. You gotta look at your watch at all times. And sometimes I forget it. Sometimes I get really sidetracked. And sometimes when I'm like doing the gameplay, when I just done my case, I'm like killing zombies, and all of a sudden it just says, "Oh, Katie needs Zombrex," and I'm like, "Holy crap! I didn't know that," and it just popped out of nowhere. And I was looking at my watch. I'm like, "Holy crap! She's gonna die." And what was so bad is because I didn't have any Zombrex. That really frustrated me. But good thing I found some Zombrex around the mall, which thankfully, and then I ended up giving Katie the Zombrex. So yeah. So like I said, you guys, it's a fun game. It's just very challenging. It's extremely challenging. And of course, you play as a different character in this game. You play as Chuck Green, which he just goes by Chuck. But he's a I'm guessing he's a race motorcycle champion, I guess. But I don't know, because the game starts open about like him riding with other racers to killing zombies, and there's like knives on the handlebars or something on the motorcycles, and you just chop up the zombies when they're just when you go through them. Sounds great, right? But it's a very interesting story, and of course, when you play as Chuck Green, you always have to take responsibility. This game it shows you how responsible you should be at school or something. You need to be responsible during this game. There's no this game is not a joke. That you have to play it. You cannot do no goofing around. Nothing. I don't know. You because like I said, I was sidetracked once and I failed my cases. There was times that I was late to a case, and like I said, I had to redo it. And so yeah, but this Chuck Green character is with her daughter named Katie. I'm guessing Katie Green, I guess. It doesn't say her last name, but I'm guessing I'm certainly that she's Katie Green. So yeah, basically the whole game's about is just trying to fight survivors and have many zombies as you need to save your daughter Katie. And it has a really a really good story wrapped into it, and you see a lot of good and interesting characters. Like I really don't know really much names. The only one I can really remember is a girl. She's a reporter of a TV show of news, and her name is Rebecca Chain. She's Asian, and oh my gosh, she's freaking hot. I swear, she's absolutely gorgeous. Seriously, Capcom is a good job by making fun games and really attractive video game characters. Stop that. But anyways, I really don't care. I enjoy that. Oh, but that's all I gotta say, you guys. Like I said, it's a fun game. You cannot miss out Dead Rising 2. Is it better than this first one? In my opinion, yes, it is. But I played, like I said, I did play Dead Rising 1, but I did play Dead Rising 2. I love it even more. I'm not saying that the first Dead Rising is a bad game. It's a great game. I probably would give Dead Rising 1 like a 7 out of 10. Dead Rising 2 probably 8 out of 10, because the reason why I only gave 8 out of 10 is because I've seen better games. I played better games than Dead Rising 2, like Resident Evil 4 or Uncharted, any those other games, or Infamous and all those. But anyways, you guys, that's all I gotta say. And Dead Rising 2 is a fun game. Just, you cannot miss out on this game. I enjoyed it. It's very fun. So that's all you guys see, you guys, and I'll be doing videos later. I probably will upload my the Thing review of 2011, the prequel. I probably will go see that tomorrow, and I will give you my review tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you guys later.